Leo, I tell you what, Leo, you are a phenomenal speaker and a phenomenal individual. Your speech is, well, let me start with your objectives. Learning about different communication skills, you know that stuff. Mastering level 2, been there, done that. For those of you who don't know, Leo is one of our senior speakers, and he proved it today. First of all, I've got to commend you, Leo, for being on Zoom. You always have your camera where I can see the top of your head, and most of the times I can see towards your elbows. That is such a great model for everybody that's on Zoom, goes on Zoom, because that way you can see the hand movements, even though that they're fairly short because you may be sitting. But that is perfect because you can get the eyes, you can see the hands, and you got great hand movements, Leo, to back up what you're giving us. I got to admit, you gave me a phrase I'd never heard before, but I think I'm going to start using it because it sounded cool. Suck in your belly button. That was so cool for me. Suck in your belly button. Never heard that before. Been teaching martial arts for over 45 years, and I've never heard that before. I like the way when you were explaining about speed walking, you kept saying heel to toe, heel to toe. That is so important with that type of sport. I'll call it a sport. Because if you're doing a competition for speed walking and you lose that heel to toe, you're disqualified. I love always, Leo, when you give your speeches, you give a lot of details on dates, and which makes your speech so credible. By being so credible, I'm like, okay, he ain't joking. This is good, you know, and I think everybody else feels that too, because I look around the room when people are giving speeches. I love the way your conclusion, you started your conclusion with, my speech today. And I was like, okay, this is going to be what it is. So I got it. You know, it makes me happy because a lot of times when you're listening to speakers who are going into a lot of detail, sometimes you miss something. And then you're thinking throughout the rest of the speech, did I really miss it or did I just not hear it? But you let us know my speech today, and then you went back through the subject. And I love because you were supposed to do persuasive, and you did, because at the end, you told all the benefits. Leo, you're an inspiration to us all, illuminating our skills, and thank you very much.